what they do, what it is. Orion, aka Brass Balls, another installment of Deep Dive Tape Stash coming at you raw. Make sure you get them trunks on, because we're gonna take a deep dive into this gem right here. Now, before I do that, make sure subscribe to the YouTube channel Orion Hip Hop. You could peep previous episodes of Deep Dive Tape Stash. If you're peeping this on Instagram, I do take them down after a while, but you can peep all of the previous episodes on my YouTube channel, as well as dope music from yours truly, obscure demos, remixes, all of that, and other things that I got in the works for y'all, man. The channel is where I discuss all things I'm passionate about within hip-hop culture. Now, this is a tape single that is kind of like a sampler. It was released in 1996, year of our Lord, through Raucous Records. Now, let's get into this right here, because this is early days of Raucous Records, really. The Rose Family is a clan, if you will, affiliated with Wu-Tang, coming out of Brooklyn, Medina, and these dudes was doing their thing at this time. Now, 1996 Raucous Records really wasn't as big as they would later on become to be towards the end of 97 and 98 and everything, with releases from Company Flow, Mos Def, Black Star, Pharoah Monch. They really honed in 98, 99. So these brothers were kind of really early on the Raucous Records roster, and they did not release an album. We never got an album from them, but they did release this single through Raucous Records. Now, if you look at the liner notes, the production is giving credit to one of the members, El Shabar. He definitely did his thing on both of the tracks. The track is Beaches and Cream, and the other one is called Ha. Both of them are dope. Beaches and Cream has a piano on it. Love how that sounds, and dope verses from all of the members. Ha has a much darker feel to it, and dope verses from all of the members as well. If I was to break down the members to you, is Don Baracus, Daddy Rose, Nicky Bonds, Shaladeen, and El Shabar. So there you go. You also heard these guys on the John Forte album, Poli-Sci, a song called Madina Passage. You heard at least 3 or 4 of the members from the crew. I think one of the members was also Casino Red, but I may be wrong about that. I don't know. Fact check me if you will. Drop a comment. I'm always open for the dialogue. Now, Forte is actually accredited with this single as playing a part as an engineer on this. So I thought that was interesting, and John Forte must have been really cool with these cats. Another Brooklyn MC that they was cool with was AZ, but like I said earlier, Wu-Tang, they were known as an affiliated group of Wu-Tang, and they made a prominent role in Killah Priest's second album, View from Masada. As a matter of fact, that's where I first heard of these brothers. I liked what they did on that project, and I didn't know who them brothers were. The project sounded much different than Killah Priest's first album, Heavy Mental, but I felt these brothers really did their thing, and I didn't know the full extent of what the Rose Family was. They also go by Black Rose Cartel, and I started getting into more of their music later on in, I want to say 2002, when the internet was bubbling with different websites and forums, and one of them was Wu Fam HQ. If you're a Wu head, you know what time it is. Wu Fam HQ was that dope ass site where you could peep underground, unreleased shit from, Shabazz the Disciple, GP Wu, all Shaheem. If you was looking for that type of stuff, Wu Fam HQ was that site. I gotta go on Time Machine on Google and check out that site, man, because that was a banger of a site, man. Shout out to whoever was running that. But it's a shame we never got a full album from the Rose Family. I don't know what the details are there and what may or may not have happened, but we never got it. Nonetheless, this is a dope one. The 99-cent sticker on it, only reason it's still on it is because this is still wrapped in the cellophane, and I just want to keep it in the same condition I got it in. But go on YouTube. Matter of fact, my description box, you will find links to both of the tracks on this single. I'm also going to put a link to the Madina Passage and some of the tracks on View from Masada that these brothers were featured on, so you could get a little bit more feel for what they were doing around that time. Yo, it's been fun. It's been dope. It's Woo Wednesday. I'm glad I dropped this on Woo Wednesday. This is what we do. Orion, a.k.a. Brass Ball, signing out. Peace.